The Chola Empire, early medieval phase. Do understand first. Clear? See, yesterday we had discussed that three contemporary dynasties were there in the extreme southern part of India during ancient times. These were the Cholas, the Cheras, and the Pandyas, who all of them contributed to a Sangam literature as well. Clear? This marked the beginning of Tamil literature as the first Dravidian language in southern part of India. Clear? These dynasties continued to flourish till 9th century. However, their prosperity got affected by 4th century AD with decline of Roman Empire in the Western world. Clear? Because the entire prosperity of Cheras, Cholas, and Pandyas were dependent on flourishing trade with the Romans of the Western world. Clear? And thereafter, from here only, the Cholas, the Cheras, the Pandyas, they continued but without much activity. Clear? By 9th century AD, imperial cholas or mainline cholas were established, and these imperial cholas or mainline cholas, they began to rule large areas, and they defeated both the cheras and the pandyas. The imperial cholas was founded by a person named as Vijayalaya. Clear? So Vijayalaya was a person who founded the imperial cholas, the mainline cholas in 9th century AD. Clear? And cholas from the very beginning emphasized on establishing large naval force. Clear? And with this naval force, cholas expanded in all major areas beyond even in Indian Ocean as well. Clear? So obviously we need to understand this very important development under the cholas. Clear? The most powerful ruler among the cholas were two prominent ones. These two rulers were Raj first, and who ruled from 985 AD to 1014 AD, followed by his son and successor Rajendra I, who ruled from 1014 AD to 1044 AD. Clear? So Raj first and Rajendra first. Clear? Understand about their achievements. Clear? Sir, all sun temples have the same construction style? No. Clear? There's only one common thing, that all the sun temples constructed in different parts may have different architecture, but all the sun temples has one common thing. They always face the eastern side. Why eastern side? So that the rays of the sun from eastern side falls on the temple in the early morning. Clear? This is the only common thing among all the sun temples, because all of them are oriented towards eastern side because of sun. Otherwise, regionally the architecture can vary from place to place. Clear? No. Raj first and Rajendra first. Clear? Raj first, with a large naval force, defeated the Chera navy at Trivandrum and even defeated the Pandyas. Clear? So large areas of the Cheras and Pandyas were taken under control by Raj first. Clear? With large military force and naval force, Raj first even annexed the northern part of modern Sri Lanka. So Tamil land is not far away from Sri Lanka. Northern part of Sri Lanka was conquered by Raj first. And more importantly, from current contemporary perspective, clear? Raj first, with large naval force, conquered the entire island of Maldives. Clear? So Maldives, which is right now having a rough patches with India, this entire island was conquered by Raj first way back in the 10th and 11th century. Clear? So Raj first defeated the Cheras and Pandyas. Raj first even conquered the northern part of Sri Lanka and the entire island of Maldives in Indian Ocean. Clear? The series of military annexation was carried forward by son and successor Rajendra first. Clear? And Rajendra first, he completely defeated the Cheras and Pandyas, and the entire territory was brought under Chola Empire. So Cheras and Pandyas finally came to an end due to the aggression of Rajendra first. Rajendra first led expedition against Sri Lanka, and the entire Sri Lanka was brought under Chola Empire. Clear? Apart from this, Rajendra first wanted to promote trade relationship with China across Bay of Bengal region. Clear? And therefore, Rajendra first wanted to establish a halting station in Bengal to promote trade with China. But the contemporary ruler of Pala dynasty refused to provide space for halting station, and therefore in 1022 AD, Rajendra first led naval expedition against Pala ruler. He defeated the Pala ruler Mahipal, and since it was a big victory, Rajendra first took the title of Gangai Konda Chola, that is Chola conqueror of the river Ganga. Clear? He also founded a new city which was termed as Gangai Konda Cholapuram, or the city of the Chola conqueror of the river Ganga. Clear? So all these developments took place under Raj first and Rajendra first. Clear? So they are considered to be big warriors, and they established large Chola Empire, and this large Chola Empire was extended from this region. Both Raj first and Rajendra first even maintained diplomatic and trade relationship with Sri Vijaya Empire of Southeast Asia. Clear? So they extended their arms up to Southeast Asia and even wanted to go up to the region of China as well. Clear? So they were highly enterprising in nature, and they established large Chola Empire, centralized Chola Empire. Clear? The contributions of Raj and Rajendra first were the most important one. Clear? Now apart from this, clear, Raj first and Rajendra first, after establishing large Chola Empire, they also contributed towards effective administration. Clear? And Chola administration became a very distinctive feature of South India, and this Chola administration has always attracted the attention of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who always keeps on talking about Chola administration because of its progressive character. Clear? Progressive character. And the Cholas contributed towards major developments in extreme southern part of India. Clear? So this was political history, major rulers. Now coming to why Cholas are always in news, why Cholas were in news in contemporary times also. Clear? Coming to this development, clear? First of all, the major thing that is in news in contemporary times is that recently the Prime Minister of India placed an important Sengol or scepter. Sangol or scepter. Sangol or Sengol or scepter in the new parliament building. So since new parliament building has been constructed, clear, our Prime Minister placed Sangol or scepter in the new parliament building, and this Sangol is largely connected with Chola Empire of early medieval phase. Clear? This scepter or this Sengol was given to our Prime Minister by a leading priest, a leading expert, and this leading expert is Thiru. This leading expert is Thiruvadu Thurai. Thiruvadu Thurai Adhinam, which is basically a monastery. So experts of this monastery known as Thiruvaduthura Adhinam gave this scepter or Sangol to our Prime Minister, and our Prime Minister placed this Sangol in the new parliament building. Clear? But what is the importance of this Sangol? What is the importance of this scepter? Clear? Do need to understand about historical background. Clear? Way back on August 14, 1947, when real transfer of power was done by British to India. Clear? First of all, this Sangol was given to India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Clear? And it indicates basically transfer of power. Clear? Because since Chola Empire only, whenever a new emperor took the charge in Chola Empire, he was basically given this Sengol or scepter that indicate transfer of power. Clear? So to ensure that transfer of power has taken place from the British to Indian leaders, this Sengol was given to Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on 14th of August 1947 to indicate the transfer of power. Clear? At the same time, clear? Then also this came from Thiruvananthapuram monastery to Jawaharlal Nehru. Clear? This, the word Sengal, clear, is derived from the Tamil word which means semi. Clear? So Sengal is a word which has been derived from Tamil word semi. Clear? And this word semi basically means righteousness. Clear? This basically means righteousness. That is to ensure fair and just rule, fair and just administration. Clear? So righteousness, that is justice to be ensured. Clear? And this symbol is right. This symbol is marked by, this symbol is engraved with Nandi sitting on the top. Clear? That is bull sitting on the top. Clear? So this symbol is marked by a large rod. Clear? On which there is a Nandi sitting on the top. Nandi, that is the bull sitting on the top. Clear? In Chola Empire, Sengal was considered to be a symbol of path, clear, path of duty, service, and duty and service to the nation. So that is why, since indicate righteousness or duty and service to the nation, this scepter with Nandi on top was given first of all to Jawaharlal Nehru by Adhinam monastery. Clear? At the same time, clear, the historians also believe that handing over of scepter denote the transfer of power which has been practiced by the Cholas since 2000 years. Clear? And therefore it became a very important distinctive feature. Clear? But at the same time, clear, this was given, or this was as of now, after 75 years almost, was placed in new parliament building by our prime minister, that is Narendra Modi at this time. Clear? This Adhinam or this monastery is also very important. This monastery was established in 16th century, that has produced large number of outstanding Tamil and Saivite philosophers. Clear? So large number of Tamil philosophers, Saivite philosophers who believe in Lord Shiv, they came from this Adhinam monastery, and this is located on southern banks of river Kaveri. This monastery is located on the southern banks of river Kaveri, which has produced large number of Tamil and Saivite saints. Clear? This became a very important development, and that was recently in news. That is Sengol or scepter, that is a kind of rod on which Nandi is sitting on the top, that indicate transfer of power. Clear? This is one thing. Now, since this has been acknowledged by our prime minister has also acknowledged several distinctive features of Chola administration. Clear? In fact, clear, our prime minister has always mentioned about one inscription belonging to Chola administration known as Uttara Merur inscription. In his Man Ki Baat, he has mentioned several times about Uttara Merur inscription. Clear? Why this inscription is very important? Uttara Merur inscription. This inscription was inscribed by Chola ruler Parantaka first. Chola ruler Parantaka first, that mentions about local self-government or local administration. Even though Cholas established centralized administration, the Cholas always emphasized on giving autonomy to village administration, that led to local self-government, and this local self-government is mentioned in Uttara Merur inscription, which mentions that local administration was to be organized on committee system. Members can join the committees on different criteria like the age criteria, the intellectual criteria, and the property criteria. Clear? And they could look after local administration in different committees. Clear? This became a very important development. Clear? And local self-government became the first example of democratic decentralization in India. Clear? So there are many institutions and practices mentioned by our PM that indicate democratic decentralization in India, and that always very important, because he keeps on using about these, or rather referring to these inscriptions or practices. Clear? We'll come to those institutions and practices that indicate democratic values in India, which is always highlighted by our prime minister. One among them is Uttara Merur inscription of Parantaka first, that mentions about local self-government under the Cholas. Clear?